Hello everyone! Today I'd like to dive more into a couple of products that I've used in my household that for me with my chemical sensitivities were okay. Not everybody's the same, so what works for one person might not work for another. But I just wanted to touch on some shampoo actually that I've been using. So the company, and this is not sponsored, I have not been in contact with this company at all. I've been using them for probably 8 years now. Rocky Mountain Soap Company. So they're out of Canmore, Alberta, so they're local. And I'm all about supporting local businesses. They started the toxin-free movement in this area, and so they claim that none of their products contain toxins, although they contain a bunch of essential oils, which in those concentrations are technically toxins. But shampoo. So this is their old bottle. This is what I had previously, and they changed the formula. So the old one wasn't bad. Had lots of stuff in it. There's another company out there that has a very similar formula, so we'll touch on that one in a different video. But this is their old thing. This is the new one. So I'm glad that they did a full revamp on the labeling. And yeah, I got the smaller one. You can get this size, but I wanted to try it. I didn't want to invest the big one in case I didn't like it. But they changed the labeling, which is good, because once the label changes, that's a sign that you need to stop and take a look. I wish more companies would obviously change their label when they change the formula. But this is the new formula for Rocky Mountain Soap Company's scent-free shampoo. So it says on the front, Wild Kindness Shampoo made with plant-based amino, soap nut extract, and Canadian flaxseed, scent-free or non-perfume. So what this company does is all of their shampoos pretty much have the same base. This is just the one that doesn't have any essential oils added to it for fragrance. So it does smell of its ingredients. And there's no really preservatives in this, so it does have an expiry date. So for the shampoo, it's 12 months after you open it, you're supposed to have used the whole thing. So the ingredients in this one, and this company likes to keep their stuff under 10 ingredients. That's why they're reformulating everything, is they're trying to get everything under 10. So we have soap nut extract, an amino acid, sodium cocoa glutamate. I think that's how you say it. I really suck at big words. The next two ingredients, cocoa glucoside and cocoa betadine? I have no idea. They're derived from coconut oil though, so, you know. The lactic acid in this is derived from molasses, and then there's olive oil in it, flaxseed extract, and cellulose. So if you struggle with soap nuts, coconut oil, olive oil, flaxseed, any of those, this isn't going to work for you. But the ingredients are decent in this, and it's a decent starting point. It does, however, expire 12 months, and you will notice the smell changes. I've still used, like, this one took me longer than 12 months to get through. So it'll still work, it just, some stuff gets a little rancid. Natural stuff you do have to shake up because it does separate, and yes, it separates. I can guarantee that. So it does have an earthy smell to it, but it smells like its ingredients. And soap nuts, flaxseed, those are very strong earthy smells. So that's what you get out of this. If you don't shake it up, it gets stronger. So if you keep it shaken up, like you shake it up really well before you use it, it's not going to be really bad. I'm thinking like an average person would never even smell it, because my sense of smell is insane. And it's like, oh yeah, that's a little earthy. This should be okay for most people with chemical sensitivities, as long as don't have issues with the ingredients. And of course, with any natural thing, it's not going to suds like you're expecting, because there's no SLS in it. It's made from soap nuts. So you'll get some bubbling, but not a lot. And it also depends on your water quality. That makes a big difference. This company also makes a conditioner, and like I have the old conditioner and I'm still not done it. If it's in your budget, maybe take a look at this one. I find this works well. Works well for me. Doesn't suds a lot, but that's fine. If you're worried about sudsing, I found that if you use a very small amount off the start, run it through your hair, you're not going to get a lot of suds. But if you rinse and wash again with a little bit of, so you end up using the same amount you would use, but just in 2 separate washes at the same time, if that makes any sense. So wash, rinse, wash, rinse. You'll get more suds on the second time. You use the same amount of shampoo. You don't need a lot. I find a little goes a long ways with the natural stuff. But yeah, if you're going to try this, just make sure you shake it up real well before you use it. But this is, I do recommend trying the Rocky Mountain soap stuff if it's in your budget.